What if I told you that your body is doing weird things all the time, even when you think everything is normal? It makes your stomach growl for no reason. It randomly makes your eye twitch. It can freeze you in place while you're awake, make your skin erupt into goosebumps, or suddenly jolt you just as you are falling asleep. And the strangest part is this. Most of these things are completely real, surprisingly common, and usually harmless. Here are 10 strange things your body does. Number 1. It gives you hiccups out of nowhere. Almost everyone has had hiccups, and they always feel random. One moment you're fine, the next moment your chest jerks, your throat snaps shut, and that weird hic sound escapes before you can stop it. Hiccups happen because of a sudden involuntary contraction of the diaphragm, the muscle that helps you breathe. Right after that contraction, your vocal cords close quickly, which creates the classic sound. What makes hiccups so strange is how easily they can start. Eating too fast, drinking fizzy drinks, stress, excitement, or even no obvious reason at all can trigger them. Your body basically launches a tiny breathing glitch without your permission, and usually it disappears just as mysteriously as it arrived. Number 2. It can wake up before your muscles do. One of the strangest experiences a human can have is sleep paralysis. This happens when your mind wakes up, but your body is still stuck in the muscle paralysis that normally happens during REM sleep. In other words, your brain is becoming conscious, but your body has not fully switched back on yet. You may feel awake. You may open your eyes. You may know where you are, but you cannot move. For some people, it lasts only a few seconds. For others, it feels much longer. And because the brain is still partly in a dreamlike state, some people report sensing a presence in the room, hearing strange sounds, or feeling overwhelming fear. It sounds supernatural, but it is actually your body and brain falling temporarily out of sync. Number 3. It jerks you awake when you're falling asleep. You know that moment when you're just drifting off and suddenly your whole body jerks? Sometimes it feels like you slipped. Sometimes it feels like you fell. Sometimes your leg or arm jumps hard enough to wake you instantly. That strange movement is often called a sleep start or hypnic jerk. It is a sudden, involuntary muscle movement that happens as your body transitions into sleep. It can feel dramatic, even alarming, but it is usually normal. The weirdest part is that your body can make it feel like you are falling, even though you were lying still the entire time. Your nervous system is shifting from wakefulness into sleep, and somewhere in that process, it can fire off one last violent little spark. It is like your body refuses to let go quietly. Number 4. It makes your eye twitch for days. Few things are more annoying than an eyelid twitch. It is tiny. It is harmless most of the time. But once it starts, it can drive you crazy. Usually, eyelid twitching is linked to things like stress, tiredness, eye strain, or too much caffeine. In many cases, it comes and goes on its own. What makes it strange is how such a tiny muscle can completely hijack your attention. Your eyelid may flutter for seconds, minutes, or keep returning throughout the day. You cannot fully control it, and the harder you focus on it, the more irritating it feels. So your body creates a tiny involuntary movement, and suddenly it becomes the only thing you can think about. Number 5. It gives you goosebumps from emotion. Goosebumps are weird enough when you are cold, but your body can also give you goosebumps when you hear powerful music, feel fear, watch something emotional, or experience awe. That means your skin is reacting not just to temperature, but to feeling. Goosebumps happen when tiny muscles at the base of your hair follicles contract. That makes the hairs stand up and creates those small bumps across the skin. In animals with thick fur, this reaction can help trap heat or make them appear larger when threatened. In humans, it is more like an ancient leftover response. So when a song hits you emotionally or something startles you, your body can activate a primitive physical reaction from deep in your evolutionary past. Your feelings literally rise onto your skin. Number 6. It makes your arms and legs fall asleep. Everyone knows the feeling. You sit in a strange position for too long, or sleep with your arm twisted under your body, and suddenly that body part feels numb, weird, or filled with pins and needles. It feels almost broken for a moment. But what is usually happening is temporary pressure on a nerve, blood vessels, or both. Once you move and relieve that pressure, signals begin flowing normally again, and the sensation returns. That return can feel bizarre: tingling, prickling, buzzing, burning. Your body is basically rebooting sensation in that area. It is one of the strangest common experiences because it feels dramatic, but most of the time it is just a temporary communication problem inside your body. Number 7. It makes your stomach growl even when you're not starving. Stomach noises can be embarrassing because they sound dramatic, like your body is making a public announcement. But stomach growling is usually just your digestive system doing its job. Those rumbling sounds happen as muscles in your stomach and intestines contract and move food, liquid, and gas through your digestive tract. This can happen when you are hungry, but it can also happen after eating. So your stomach is not only noisy when it is empty, it can be noisy when digestion is working normally too. The strange part is how loud it can seem. Inside your body, movement is happening constantly. Most of the time, you do not notice it. But every now and then, your gut decides to remind you that it has its own soundtrack. Number 8. It turns your face red when you feel exposed. Blushing is one of the most awkward things the human body does. You feel embarrassed, nervous, caught off guard, or suddenly self-conscious. And then your face gives you away. Your body sends more blood to the skin of your face, causing redness and warmth that other people can often see immediately. And that is what makes blushing so cruel. Not only do you feel uncomfortable, but your body may publicly announce that discomfort for everyone around you. You do not choose it. You cannot fully stop it. And trying not to blush can sometimes make it even worse. It is one of the clearest examples of your body reacting before your conscious mind can control the situation. Number 9. It makes yawning contagious. Yawning is already strange. Why does your body suddenly force you to take a huge breath, stretch your jaw, and pause everything for a second? But even stranger is this: seeing someone else yawn can make you yawn too. Even hearing about yawning or reading about yawning can trigger the urge. That means your body can copy a reflex just because it noticed someone else doing it. Scientists still debate exactly why contagious yawning happens, but the phenomenon itself is very real. And once you start noticing it, it becomes impossible to ignore. Your body is so socially tuned that even a simple automatic behavior can spread from one person to another like a chain reaction. Number 10. It wrinkles your fingers in water on purpose. A lot of people assume your fingers wrinkle in water because the skin simply absorbs moisture and swells up. But that is not the full story. Research suggests the wrinkling is tied to the nervous system and changes in the blood vessels beneath the skin. In other words, your body appears to be actively doing something, not just passively soaking. And one possible reason is even stranger: wrinkled fingers may help you grip wet objects more effectively. That means those weird pruny fingertips after a bath may actually be a built-in feature rather than an accident. Your body may be changing the surface of your fingers to handle slippery conditions better. So the next time your hands wrinkle in water, remember, your body might not be malfunctioning. It might be switching modes. So those were 10 strange things your body does. From hiccups and eye twitches to goosebumps, blushing, sleep paralysis, and wrinkly fingers. The human body is full of strange automatic behaviors that feel fake until you realize they are happening to everyone. And maybe that is what makes the body so fascinating. It is smart. It is ancient. It is efficient. But sometimes it is also unbelievably weird. Which one of these do you think is the strangest? Let me know in the comments. And subscribe for more fascinating facts about the human body, science, history, space, and the strange reality we live in.